If your dog sleeps with you, most people think it's just a cute habit. But there's something happening every single night that most owners completely miss. Your dog isn't just choosing a warm spot. They're choosing you. And behind that choice is a message most owners never fully understand. If you've ever wondered what your dog is actually trying to tell you when they curl up beside you, this will change the way you see them forever. 1. It was never about comfort. So why does your dog actually sleep with you? Most people assume it's simple. Your bed is soft. You're warm. They're tired. But here's the thing. Dogs are incredibly resourceful when it comes to finding comfort. The couch, the floor by the heater, their own bed in the corner. If comfort was all they wanted, they have plenty of options. So why do they keep coming back to you? Because sleep is when a dog is at their most vulnerable. Every instinct they carry from thousands of years of evolution tells them to find somewhere safe, somewhere protected, somewhere a threat couldn't reach. And instead of finding that quiet corner, they walk straight to you. That's not about comfort. That's trust at its deepest level. When your dog chooses to sleep beside you, they're making a decision no amount of training can fake. They're saying, "You are my safe place." And by the way, if your dog suddenly stops sleeping with you after years of doing it, don't brush it off. We'll get into what that really means at the end. And it's something most owners wish they had understood sooner. 2. They're merging their world with yours. Have you ever noticed your dog pressing their head or body against you right before they settle in? That's not random. That's chemistry. Dogs have sent glands across their body, their face, their paws, their sides. When they press against you, they're leaving invisible markers behind. But here's what most people don't realize. When your dog sleeps pushed up against you night after night, they're not just marking you. They're blending your scent with theirs. In the wild, dogs who belonged to the same pack shared a communal scent. It was how they recognized family. It was how they signaled, "This one is safe. This one is mine." When your dog does this with you, they're performing something ancient. They're telling the world and themselves that you belong to each other. This is also why your dog sniffs you intensely when you come home from somewhere new. You smell different. You've lost some of what they left behind. And that bedtime closeness? Part of it is them restoring what went missing. 3. They think they're protecting you. Ever wonder why your dog always picks the same spot? Maybe it's right by your feet. Maybe it's pressed against your back. Maybe they insist on sleeping between you and the door. That placement isn't random. It's deliberate. Even the smallest, most pampered dog still carries the instincts of a pack animal. And in a pack, members watch over each other during sleep. When your dog positions themselves beside you, part of them genuinely believes they're standing guard. Watch where they sleep. If they face the door, they're monitoring the entry point. If they sleep near your head, they're protecting your most vulnerable area. If they press against your back, they're making sure nothing can get behind you. They know they're small. They don't care. Something deep in their wiring says, "This human is mine to protect." And every single night, without being asked, they show up for that role. If any of this is making you see your dog differently, go ahead and hit subscribe. We decode dog behavior like this every week. And the next video might change how you understand your dog all over again. For every position is a message. Does your dog curl into a tight ball? Sprawl out completely? Sleep with their back turned to you? Each one is telling you something different. The tight curl, paws tucked in, nose buried, body wrapped around itself. This is the most guarded position a dog can take. It protects the belly and the vital organs. Your dog feels close enough to sleep near you, but not quite safe enough to let everything go. It's trust with a layer of caution still underneath. The full sprawl, legs stretched out, belly up, completely open. This is the highest form of trust a dog can show. A dog showing their stomach is a dog who believes absolutely nothing bad will happen to them here. They've released every survival instinct. You've earned complete safety in their mind. Back turned to you, some owners take this personally. Don't. In the dog world, turning your back on someone means you trust them so completely. You don't need to watch them. It's actually a compliment. And then there's the full contact press. When your dog wedges themselves directly against you, no gap, no distance. That's not clinginess. That's devotion. They want zero space between you because in their mind, that's exactly where they belong. 5. They rewrote their entire schedule for you. Have you ever noticed your dog seems to wake up when you wake up and wind down right when you go to bed? That's not coincidence. That's a choice they made for you. Dogs are naturally most active at dawn and dusk. It's when their ancestors hunted. It's when their instincts tell them to be alert. By nature, a dog's rhythm should have nothing to do with yours. But something remarkable happens with bonded dogs. They override their own biology. Dogs who live closely with their owners gradually shift their entire sleep cycle to mirror the person they're attached to. They stay calmer during the day. They sleep more deeply at night, not because it's natural for them, but because that's when you're there. Think about what that means. Your dog's internal clock, built over thousands of years of evolution, gets quietly rewritten just so they can spend more time existing in your world. That's not habit. That's preference. 6. They feel your emotions before you say a word. Ever had a hard day and noticed your dog won't leave your side that night? That's not coincidence. They knew something was off before you said a word. Dogs are extraordinarily tuned into the people they're bonded with. When you're stressed or anxious, subtle things shift. Your breathing changes. Your body language changes. Your scent changes because stress hormones are real and dogs can detect them. Your dog doesn't know exactly why you're upset, but they know something is different, and they move closer. This is why some dogs become extra attentive when their owner is sick or grieving. They're not just being sweet. They're responding to real signals you didn't even realize you were sending. And sleeping beside you gives them a front row seat to all of it. Your breathing rhythm, your restlessness, the way your body feels at rest. Night after night, they're quietly learning what your normal feels like. So when something changes, they're the first to notice. 7. When they suddenly stop, pay attention. What does it mean when a dog who always slept with you suddenly stops? This is what I mentioned at the beginning, and it matters more than most people realize. Dogs are creatures of deep habit. When they break a pattern this significant, they're communicating. Sometimes it's physical. Pain or discomfort can make a dog seek out solitude. Dogs instinctively withdraw when they don't feel well. It's a survival response. If your older dog suddenly wants to sleep alone, a visit to the vet is worth taking seriously. Sometimes it's environmental. A new pet in the home, a new person, a change in the routine. Something that seems minor to you can feel enormous to them. And sometimes it's emotional. If something startled them in the bedroom, if there was conflict in that space, they may pull back to protect themselves. The key is this: your dog didn't just stop sleeping with you. They stopped feeling something they used to feel. And it's worth asking why. Watch, listen, and if needed, gently help them find their way back to feeling safe with you again. Your dog can't tell you that they love you. They can't explain that you're their safe place, or that they shifted their whole world just to be close to yours. But every night when they walk past every other spot in your home and lie down right beside you, that's exactly what they're saying. Sometimes the smallest things your dog does are the clearest ways they've ever tried to speak to you. Don't miss it.